children, today let's start with chapter number 15, our leaders. So in this chapter, I will tell you about some important leaders. So there were several great leaders who were the part of Indian freedom struggle. They took different initiatives, right? And different reason in area and the masses were followed by them. So we can say we have Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, who was born on 31st October 1875 in Nadiad, Khera district, Gujarat. His father was Javeri Bai, was the army of Rani Lakshmi Bai of Jhansi, and he was courageous and valiant from an early age. He completed his high school education at Nadiad and went to England in 1910. To study law, they returned to India 3 years and started practicing in Ahmedabad. He retired from practice and actively he took part in freedom struggle. And Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, he was later known and deeply influenced by Gandhi. In 1970, when Gandhiji was elected the president of Gujarat Sabha, Vallabhbhai Patel was elected as secretary. So in 1980, जो पटेल हैं उन्होंने क्या करा, एक peasants of Kheda and Borsa क्या करा, organize करा, and he did the same in Badrol in 1928. In 1930, Patel participated in the Salt March and what he delivered inspirational speeches, जिससे उन्होंने क्या करा, लोगों को encourage करा. So in 1947, Patel became the first deputy prime minister and home minister of independent India. He made untiring efforts of unification of India and integrating the princely states into united India. Patel reorganized civil services and what he founded the Indian Administrative Service, Indian Police Service and Indian Foreign Service. Next is your Bal Gangadhar Tilak, born on 23 July 1856. Ratnagiri, Maharashtra. Scholar of Indian history, Sanskrit, Hinduism, mathematics and astronomy. So Tilak bought 2 weekly newspaper, Kesari in Marathi and Maratha in English. And Tilak joined Indian National Congress in 1819 or 1907. Congress party split into Garam Dal and Extreme. Tilak led to the wing along with nationalist Bipin Chandra Pal in Bengal and Lal Lajpat Rai in Tantar. And what slogan he gave? Swaraj is my birthright and I shall help it. So Tilak was helped found All Indian Home Rule League in 1916 and Visan and Mohandas Ali Jinnah. And what he do? He inspired patriotism among the people. Tilak is regarded as the father of Hindu nationalism and he was honored with title that is Lokman. He died on 1st August 1920. Rani Lakshmi Bai of Jhansi was born on 19th November 1835 at Kashi Varanasi at Moropant and Bhagirath Bai. She was named as Manikarnika and she got married to Gangadhar Rao, the Maharaja of Jhansi. और कब उनकी शादी हुई थी? 1842. And Gangadhar Rao did not have a natural heir and adopted Damodar Rao as a son. उनका natural heir नहीं था, उनका बेटा जो था वो उन्होंने adopted था and British refused to accept Damodar as a legal heir. British ने क्या करा? Refuse करा कि हम इसको अपना legal heir नहीं मान. So in 1858, British attacked Jhansi and Rani Lakshmi Bai and fought them bravely. She was joined by Tatya Tope and Nana Sai and Jhansi fell to British forces and Rani Lakshmi Bai managed to escape with her son and she was badly injured. And Rani Lakshmi Bai became a symbol of courage and emblem of freedom in India. Right? Next is Subhash Chandra Bose. He was born on 23 January 1897 to an affluent Bengali family in Cuttack, Odisha. He was a brilliant student. He graduated from Scottish Church College, Kolkata. He was strongly influenced by Swami Vivekananda teaching और इनको हम क्या बोलते हैं? Patriotic atheism भी कहते हैं. He had no intention of serving the British. And where did he went? To England to appear for the Indian Civil Service examination. Also known as Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, इनको हम militant approach भी कहते हैं. And he was elected the president of INC. कब elect हुए थे? 1938 and 1939. So in 1941 he went to Japan and formed Indian National Army, जिसे हम आजाद हिंद फौज कहते हैं. And it was inspired by his slogan Dilli Chalo with the words "Give me blood and I shall give you freedom." Motivate people to join him and fight against the British. उन्होंने अगर उनको join करा और क्या करा? हम ब्रिटिश के साथ fight करी. Sarojini Naidu was born on 13th February 1879 in Hyderabad to Angornath Chattopadhyay and Vada Sundari Devi. Her father was linguistic scientist and philosopher. And what he founded Nizam College in Hyderabad. Her mother was co-ed. He studied King's College, London and later at Girton College, Cambridge. Now she married Dr. Govindra Rajulu Naidu, and Sarojini Naidu was a political activist and played poet. She was one of the most prominent leader of the Congress and worked very closely with Gandhiji during India's freedom struggle. So, in she was arrested in 1930 and in 1940 and sent to jail for 21 months after the independence. And she was appointed the governor of United Province, now Uttar Pradesh. She was poet and spoken many languages. An important was a golden threshold, bird of time, broken wing, feather of dawn, feast of youth, and magic tree. These were some po- important works that was done by Sarojini Naidu. She was called Bharat Kokila, Nightingale of India, because of her poems, protect that is patriotism, romance, and tragedy. Sarojini Naidu died in 2nd March 1949 and her office age at 7. Vijay Lakshmi Pandit, if we talk about, she was born on 18th August 1900 at Prayagraj, Allahabad. She hailed from the prominent Nehru political family. और जो मोतीलाल नेहरू और स्वरूप राम थे were parents and she did her schooling at home by tutor. उनकी शादी हुई रंजीत श्रीराम पंडित से in 1920. Being brought up by the political environment, she was attracted to active politics at very early age, inspired by Gandhiji ideal. What she do? She took active part in freedom struggle and was sent to jail thrice. She held many political posts, President of All Indian Women Congress, Indian Ambassador of US and Mexico, and many more. She made efforts to change diplomatic relations between India and UK, and she has authored many books. So I Become Minister, Present Day, and The Scope of Happiness. Right, these were the different books. Then we have Lal Bahadur Shastri. Lal Bahadur Shastri was born on October 2, 1904. Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh, born to Sharda Prasad and Ram Durali Devi. The father was a school teacher who passed away. Lal Bahadur Shastri was just a year old. जब वो 1 साल और इनका जो लाइफ थी वो जो उनका चाइल्डहुड था वो गरीबी में बिका. He had to walk many miles to school barefoot in scorching summer. He graduated from Kashi Vidyapeeth in 1926 and he was a good philosopher. He was mature member in 98. He also spent almost 2.5 years in jail. And he served as a organizing secretary of the UP. And while holding a charge of police department as a minister, he appealed to replace this with water tax to disperse unruly crowds. In 1964, he laid the foundation of Mangalore Port. He was elected as the second Prime Minister of India on 9 June 1964 and he promoted White Revolution. Right, a national movement to increase milk production and supply. The country won Indian Pak War under his auspices. So he gave a slogan Jai Jawan Jai Kisan to encourage soldiers, right, and to produce more food grains and reduce reliance of import. He also started Central Institute of Technology campus in Chennai and what he initiated construction of Chennai airport and laid the foundation of Almaty Dam. He was known for his integrity and modesty and he received Bharat Ratna and passed away in 11 January 1966. Right? This is all about in this chapter. Hope you understood. Let's meet in the next class. Thank you.